Saturate the target. Really hoping for the kill there. Nice. Perfect. Hello guys, and welcome to episode 15 of my Closing the Trap campaign in WARNO, playing on the PACT side. Previously, we had a very good battle and a pretty rough battle, but today we're going to be continuing with more attacks near Nepomuk. We want to probably take out the 24th Chasseur, if we can. That would be very nice, and then we'll probably move on to try and take out the remainder of the forces that are depleted. We do have the 5th Cuirassier coming down. Those are going to be a bit scary to deal with just because of the amount of tanks that they have. It's a lot of AMX-30B2s. I am very tempted to try and blunt them with my T-55s here, as because they're not Brennus, they don't have the extra armor and health. So the T-55s with their 2,275 meter range might actually be able to fight those relatively well, and it would allow us to clean up a lot of these forces without the intervention of the 5th Cuirassier. Regardless, let's get on with our attacks today. We're probably going to be focusing on the 24th here. I just need to decide what I want to use, because the AMX-10P, it does have an autocannon, I believe, but it's not terribly strong, and the chasseurs themselves are lacking a little bit of range. There doesn't seem to be, actually, never mind, I was going to say, it doesn't seem to be many HGMs, because I saw it said 2 here, but the rest of them have 4 with the AMX-10P Milans, so there will be a lot of HGMs. Alright, that's something to consider. This may be a battle, let's just have a look, where I can commit some artillery if I have any left. Is there any down here that I could move up? Going to get in range. I will move that all the way up though, because it would be useful to have these gunners available in the upcoming attacks. I'm really hoping that maybe there's a way for me to get through here towards this artillery. It's another reason that I might want to move forwards here and block the 5th Cuirassier, because after we deal with those, we can deal with the AA, because the AA is basically preventing me from using any of this aircraft that I was having great success with earlier on in the campaign. So our choices are actually quite limited here. I think the best bet is just bring maybe some tanks, and then the most healthy of the Mutschützen, so probably this one. So we'll do something like this. Bring those, and I'll bring the recon again, as after we take these out, we'll likely go to destroy the disorganized 4th Cuirassier, and then we will have the recon covered here, so that should be okay. Alright, tactical battle on the map, it looks okay. Yeah, we'll tactical battle and jump on in. They have quite a lot of defensive strength, so I do actually have to play this out. I think the T-55s will come in handy, as long as I'm obviously keeping out of the way of those 80 gems, which I should be able to spot because we have the recon everywhere. So this shouldn't be too bad. Just going to make sure that I've got all of the coming in. They can get into good spots there, and then we'll back ourselves up with a bunch of tanks. So go T-55s. Got a leader there as well. T-55s are a little bit weak to like Milan 2s. I'm pretty sure we can get like 2 shot by them in the front. Probably definitely one shot in the side. So gotta be careful. But that should be good to get us started, and then we can bring in some infantry. I'm kind of tempted maybe just to use the grenade launcher machine gun combinations. Those would be really useful here actually, because we have an abundance of them and they're free to bring in, so that's really nice. Don't have to worry too much about artillery, so they're going to be able to just sit in position very easily indeed. I'll put those in there. These can try and get into there. That one into, say, here. and then this one into here. Okay, then BMP 1s. We can do like Monostrati through the left hand side here. Let's just get these nice elite ones. Get a good blob going. There we go, and that'll do. Alright, let's launch. Checking, see if there's anything else I can bring in. Maybe bring in another MG there. Okay, we'll definitely want some supply as well. Let's start bringing that up. Bringing that up a little bit delayed is okay, because if you have them with your initial forces and things get a bit crazy, then you're going to probably lose your supply. The AI likes to focus down supply, so you do have to be careful with that. It's nice to finally use these T-55s though, properly. Most of the time I've been using them so far, it's been a bit touch and go. Scary. I'm going to unload these. Just because I'm not sure how we're going to do against the French recon here, which has beaten us to the punch, probably because they come in jeeps more than anything, but we'll hopefully be able to hunt those down in time for the grenade launchers and such to come through. Can unload those. Oh, they did manage to kill one of the UAZs, but hopefully we managed to unload most of that. So these there. Okay, a little bit of a contingency of chasseurs on the right, so we're going to try and take care of them. And we've seen our first ATGM.
Kam mě chcete poslat? Na silnici to bude rychlejší. Buďte opatrní. Nepřátelé jsou na blízku. Připraven. Rozumím.
So they have the F1 autocannon on this thing. Not going to be any match for the T-55 main guns. Might kill the BMP. This gem was spot on there though. That's really good. Oh, T-55's down. That's not good. I don't think there's going to be much I can do about that, to be honest. Not in the short term at least. Lost a couple of them. But with any luck we can get forwards here with a couple of these units. Start putting the pressure on. So just got to use cover to gain ground and then just let my machine gun grenade launchers go get them. And Monostrati here can just kind of push up on the left. We'll probably come to the edge of the BMPs. Maybe I can take out that Roland too. That would be nice. Gotta fall back there for sure. And that was actually a pretty good engagement for all those BMPs. We did lose two of them, but considering how much stuff was firing at us, that worked out pretty well. Gotta be careful all of these support weapons getting chunked on by AMX-10s. But if we can take out the Milans, that would be fantastic. Then I can move up the T-55s. The T-55s will make short work of any of those AMXs left over. Good kill.
Tady tasmanský čert. Nepřítel spatřen. Ano, soudruhu?
We are sitting on a +6, so they do have a bit of a time limit. Nice, really good. Our grenade launchers really working out well. Oh, the AMXs. That's like the remainder of their AMXs all engaged in that one poor MG squad. Hoping that we can get a couple of shots in there just to kill that off. Let's make sure we back off there, make sure that those are not killing me. We're just charging through the tree line, trying to do as much damage as possible. Cheeky fuel explosion there from the AMX 10p Milan. Now, let's not get those too far forwards actually, because they're probably going to die. Good. Keep slapping those transports. I'm just gonna fall back a bit because I'm a bit worried that we're overextending into a lot of AMX 10p Milans right now. Oh, the mortar fire is actually starting to chunk us a bit here. I'll spread out a bit. Okay. Going any deeper is very risky. Unless I have a way to attack them from a distance, which I do with my artillery. Then I need eyes for it. So we have the Pruskomnice here, we'll put on all fire. Got the ones here as well. Okay, I thought better of pushing that. I'd like to kill that Milan. Maybe we can hit it with an artillery piece. We've only got 3 minutes left though.
Soudruhu, chcete také panáka?
A kill onto the leader.
Mám ho!
P-55's in cover. Managing to get a good kill there.
Připraven k palbě. Je po něm! Tady tasmanský čert. Nepřítel spatřen. Zadejte nám souřadnice, soudru. Pánové, dáme si teď jednoho panáka a druhý bude až vyhrajem. 20 stupňů nahoru, pal!
Let's do something like that. Spread some shots around.
Přemysťujeme se na novou
And we'll just put this one on fire at will. As soon as we're in range with the rockets, we can use those as well. Maybe I want to just rocket the mortars actually. There's one there. And there's one like here.
20 stupňů nahoru, pal! Ano, soudruh, na první hodině nepřátelský voják 500 metrů. Dobrá práce, střelec. Výbušná nabitá, příprava k palbě!
Okay. We'll fire all of these as well.
Potřebujete palebnou podporu? Tady tasmanský čert. Nepřítel spatřen. Chcete, aby jsme byli v tom?
Well, there's Milans now showing themselves.
Jsme připraveni jich rozdrtí na prach.
We might have time to fire again. If I sort of pre-aim, we might be able to get them. Because as soon as they reload, they'll fire. They won't take that long to reload. Both of them have 2 vet. But we do have 30 seconds left until victory. And one will definitely fire, and hopefully we'll take out a couple of those Milans. That would be great. Don't know about the next one though. That's good rocket hits. Well, that is all we got time for in this battle. Okay, 56 kills, 7 losses. Almost hit the 60 kills needed to just take him out, but that's good. That's perfectly fine by me. All right, so now I do have this tank unit that we could use to destroy both of those. So I'm going to do that. They may bring in this unit, but they don't have any MX-10s left, so that wouldn't be too much of a problem. It says total defeat. Do I have recon in this unit? I got a couple of BMPs. I'm going to tactical battle this. Yeah. So I click tactical battle just in case they reinforce it. If they reinforce it, we play it out manually rather than just getting wrecked by the auto resolve. So that's important that we did that. We'll also make sure to do this one. And again, click tactical battle, not auto resolve. And job done. Okay, that's huge. Absolutely huge. So now we want to try and catch up and take out the rest of these. And Nepomuk is safely in our hands, and we've managed to prevent them from reinforcing there, which is really nice. Okay, and also our reinforcements are arriving, which is great, although I may need to kind of close the gap here on the left. So let's maybe head over here. and just blunt that attack. I'll send like a couple of my Strauki units there, and maybe one of the territorials. Those territorials damaged though. Yeah, those are. It's fine. Alright, we got 6 out of 8 fatigue on this, but we can probably move them right up into the front. I don't think it will matter too much. It is a bit of an issue that we have a lot of fatigue right now. I don't think I'm going to be able to do too much. That being said, wiping out this unit would be good. The Spy is also a good unit to kill. There's a lot of P4 Milans there. A lot of recon cars. A lot of VMBs. I'm just wondering if this unit on its own could deal with all of that. Like Streltsy will beat any of their recon infantry here. Like all these Akaru. They will get wrecked by... Maybe the Spy will be alright. But yeah, the rest will get wrecked by the Streltsy. OT-64s can cover us somewhat. Just got to make sure that last AMX-10 goes down. There is a lot of Milans as well, but we'd hit them with artillery. Don't necessarily want to put a territorial unit on the front line, because if we get counterattacked, that's what they're going to hit. I think the way to do this is we can probably attack. We just pick the weaker unit to kill. Probably that unit. I'll have this unit stay nearby with 8 action points. This one, I guess we'll go like this. I'm going to shift over with that one so I can have a territorial behind it. I'm just going to shift up the AA a little bit. I kind of need to cover this if I'm going to engage the tanks up there. We'll probably wait one more turn. I'm not going to move this turn. If they reach us and then attack us, that's fine. But I don't think they will. They'll probably try and move up, and then we can kind of collapse on them afterwards. And that way, at least my AA will be in position to cover us. Now this tank unit might as well just move as far as it can. And we do have a pretty fresh unit here that can move up all the way to the front. Perfect. That's really good. So, one more attack to do this turn, which will be onto this one. So let's go ahead and do that. They will be reinforced, most likely, by the Germans with the Jäger Aufkadar, though. 3 tanks to kill there. What map are we working with? The trouble with this map is it's a bit too open for us. If we can get into the town, we'll be fine. But they're going to be using recon units, right? So they're going to beat us to the town no matter what. And then we're going to have to fight into the town. I believe. Let's do it. It will be a challenge, and it'll be fun because of that. So, what we're going to want to do is dive into this town as fast as possible, basically. We'll just get as many Streltsy as possible. and just get in there ASAP. So we'll do like, fine, that's fine. We can do like 1, 2, 3. That. It's fine. I don't need AA. Over here, a bit more difficult. We're probably going to want to have some sort of A2 covering the right side there. And we'll have an A2 covering the left side. Actually getting a leader into this sector is going to be a bit of a pain. But if I can contest both of these, I think we'll eventually be able to have time to push them out, so that'll be okay. I will send a couple Mallorcas to the center, but not too deep. You can send them with the OT actually. And then we're going to need plenty of Strozzi here. We can use the OT 64s quite aggressively, I think. It may also be a good idea to make use of the grenade launchers. Probably going to do that on the left or the right side, sorry, here. Water could be useful, just for harassing them. We'll bring one of those up. All right, let's go. They're off, and the Mallorcas have a lot of work to do. They got to kill MX-10s, they got to kill Leopards for us. The Strozzi, they should be able to clear out the town. I should have brought leaders with me actually, especially for the town, because getting it in retroactively is going to be kind of difficult. On the right side, probably just going to use like a VSOT or something, put it in the building there. Not really covering the left side very well. Let's unload early. Make sure we can see what we're engaging. Start making them retreat as the rest of those come in. And we'll immediately want to get this unit in. Just going to unload these now, and we're going to just attack move. Going to spread these around. Okay, we'll get a couple of leaders on that side. That can be on fire at will. We'll just put these in groups of 3. They can all jump together. And then we'll take out those infantry very quickly. Legionnaires there. Okay, that tank is a priority. I might just get my rocket artillery to come in and just blast them. If we see one, we just kill it immediately, right? For example, that one there needs to go. And we can kill those with rocket artillery pretty easily. Pretty sure I had 2 recon units. Did one die already? We haven't lost any units. I was wrong. Okay, mortars. Get them in. Got both the rocket artillery. We'll get nice and close to the dispersions. Fight, and then we can try and move up a little bit here. As soon as that tank fires, we hit it with the rockets. We're going to need to completely clean out these sectors if I'm going to want to stay in this game, because their points are getting well ahead of us at the moment. Don't know if I can get close enough. Yeah. I can like see the leopard. I think we do fire at it. We'll have plenty of time to reload, it's just important that goes down. Saturate the target. Really hoping for the kill there. Nice. Perfect. OT-64s can mow down any infantry we find on the left-hand side with the help of that BMP. Good. Right, down to a +1. I'm gonna bring in a command vehicle that can stay with those rocket launchers so they reload faster, because they're gonna be pretty important, I think. Okay, we found it. Where do you think you're going? Maybe we'll just pop it with the HGM. Oh, huge. Big hit. Big hit. One HGM, just knock it out for me. Nice, that's perfect. Stop them firing. Now we just run everything down. So there's 2 more tanks, I think, and an AMX-10 somewhere. But the OT-64s can kill the rest. We could also bring in my artillery here to just fire it well. They do actually have some Fuchs. The Fuchs are a little bit of a problem just because they're armoured, and the OT is going to struggle to kill them in good time. Oh boy. What is that? The blob. Scare him off. We know that there is a leader there.
jednoho imperialistu míň. Máte rozkazy, kapitán? Všichni ven, hned.
Oh, those are on fire. Well,
Súradník nemôže začať paľbu, súdruh.
the pram's on fire. Well,
Druhá četa pripravená, pane. Máme rozkazy o jednoho imperialistu míň.
it's very weird to hear mortars. I barely ever hear mortars in this game. Most of the time people use them for smoke more than anything else.
Čekáme na špatný pocit. Tady tasmanský čert, nepřítel spatřen. Jsme připraveni někoho odvést. O jednoho imperialistu míň. Na první hodině
And my Ukas are a little bit blind in the middle here.
o jednoho
All these machine gun cars flying around. There's so many of them. They're closing in. I did bump into some sort of MG, or was that the AMX-10? I feel like the AMX-10's in there somewhere.
Áno, súdruh, premiestňujeme sa na novú pozíciu.
Unless the machine guns are actually hitting the mark. There's so much stuff.
Střílejte na všeho jednoho, posloucháme. Ještě jeden zásah, na váš rozkaz. Vrta stupňov hore, pán! O jednoho imperialistu.
Oh, a lot of these OT-64s are getting popped, my bad.
Máte rozkazy, kapitán.
Right, smacking the crossroad there.
Pripravení o jednoho imperialistu míň. O jednoho imperialistu míň.
So we've come across like their staging ground and we're just knocking on the door.
Súradník nemôže začať paľbu.
A rocket artillery should be okay.
Mám ho! Si tu niekto vrhol.
You can stop all of these in the tree line.
Pozor, máme tu kontakt.
That group is certainly going to need some artillery on it.
Máme rozkazy, chlapi. O jednoho imperialistu míň. Kurva, dostal jsem to! Mám ho! Připravení, pojďme a zůstaňte to. Přestaňte střílet, ten už je mrtvej! Zbraň připravená!
Okay, time for some rockets, I think.
Pálíme na vaše souřadnice!
Knock out all of those.
Ano, paně! O jednoho imperialistu. Pozor, máme tu kontakt. Jsme o jednoho imperialistu. O jednoho imperialistu. Let's go now.
It's a lot of damage. Absolutely brutal battle. Let's move across a little bit here.
Máme tu kontakt.
I could go and run down these infantry actually, that might not be a bad idea. Then we can push to that side afterwards.
Máme ho, Michael. Nasaďte se, rozhodněte se. Na první hodině nepřátelský voják. Připraven rozmrdat pár tanků, pane. Mám ho! Jsem jen na velký úkol. Rozumím! Paně, ano, paně.
Any of this infantry that's getting a bit low, I'm just gonna let run back to base. I'm hoping that that's going to hit the mark. I'm going to bring up some infantry here that can unload and kind of spot for us. Looks like we hit some of them. Trying to go for the morale victory here. Because I could obviously come in here with a command vehicle and finish things off, but better that we just kill as much as we can so that the two units that we've attacked are completely destroyed. I'm actually getting a bit low on ammunition. Artillery's going to run out of ammo soon. Like we used up all of those trucks. Okay. Could bring up the Sturk actually. They might help us out with killing a lot of this stuff. I don't know how their armor is though. I've got to be a little bit careful. It's only like one armor. Like at least the OT-64 gets like 2 front armor, so a bit more better against the machine guns that we'll be firing at them. I cap that. I guess it's kind of fine as like a contingency. We won't cap it that fast. Let's just back out of there so we don't full cap the sector. Could be a bunch of units actually on this side. Gonna speed things up a little bit by bumping into the Fuchs and stuff. Good, it would have been nice to capture that supply actually. Are these running out of fuel? Yeah, they are. Okay. So I lost a leader? Oh, I must have accidentally selected that. Oh, definitely infantry in here, we know that much. Do I have more Strazi that could come over
Druhá
here?
četa připravená, paně. Počúvam, velení, prepínam. Tu zastav.
I think at this point, maybe we just finish it with Conquest.
Sleduju oblaka.
Right, it's important that we get our T-55s moving.
Přestaňte střílet!
We actually captured a Unimog, that's nice.
Druhá četa připravená. Přestaňte střílet! Čekám na rozkaz. Držte pozície, vojáci.
Come on, you gotta save yourself, Recoilless.
Ano, všichni ven. Připravte se na boj, pánové.
There's really nothing else I can do there except hope that the Recoilless will hit the mark.
Máme rozkazy, chlapci.
It's silly.
Tasmanský čert, hotel 6.
Potřebujete naš čerstvá dodávka chlastu a munice je na cestě.
Máme rozkazy, chlapci. Pochodová formácia, obchod. Čekám na rozkaz. Já, můj samopal a cigarety jsou připravené. Všetci si zkontrolujte muníciu. Máme rozkazy, chlapci. Vstávajte, chlapci. Je čas na čaj.
Okay. And we go. The leader's here somewhere, right?
Čekáme na váš rozkaz. Doktor! Boj tanky zičí.
Ano, pane?
Mám špatný pocit. Paně, ano, paně. Druhá četa připravená, paně. Achtung, fand im Nahbereich. Sekcia na váš rozkaz, paně. Už to nevydržíme. Připravený, paně. Pochodová formácia, obchod. Jdeme si pro ně. Jsou připraven padnout za vlast. Ano, soudruhu.
There it is. That's bailed out. How did I bail it out? Means that I hit close enough to crit it, but not to kill it. That's crazy.
Komfort, bojová rychlost, řidiči. Čata je sformovaná a připravená. Připravený, paně. Pohybujte se, ale sledujte boky. Pozor, máme tu kontakt. Slyšel jsem, že se za pár dní dostaneme do dobrá práce, střelče.
Well, leopard out of nowhere.
Připravený rovně.
Oh, very nice.
Připraven do útoku. Slyšáme ho, Fajsla. Vaše přání je mým rozkazem. Potřebuje
Well, I killed most of those.
Přesunu.
Rozjedna je připraven. Nepřítel spatřen, buďte připraveni.
Another one? Sounds like it. He's out of fuel though. I can't move.
Trofka slivovice byl neuškodil. Máme ho, Fajsla.
Prize tank. Last minute.
Ano, soudruhu. Nevím, jestli můj tank pojede rychle, ale garantuju, že se tam dostane. Jsme těžce zasažení.
He's just gonna pop these all. No, there goes my total victory. Oh, that T-55's out as well. Oh, that T-55 has to hit that. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh dear. What's coming up behind it? Is that another leopard? There's two of them.
Sekcia na váš rozkaz, paně.
What were they doing? The Streltsy might be able to kill them.
Na váš rozkaz. Na první hodině nepřátelský voják 500 metrů.
The last hurrah.
Co potřebujete, paně?
Crazy. Maybe I can kill them. We got like 5 seconds. They're going the wrong way. Kill them. Oh well.
Máme tu kontakt.
Okay. These games lately have been like this campaign has been a wild ride. It really has, right? 99 kills, 24 losses. I can't believe that at the end. Just come in, wrecking all the stuff that's like out of fuel. Saw an opportunity and they pounced. Well, otherwise, great stuff. Both of those units destroyed. Just the first spy left over. So, yeah, really solid fights today. And as you can see, we have made a lot of progress. They are getting very sparse on units. But that's all I have time for. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.